So we're going to look at Hall of the Mountain King and a couple of different ways we can play it. What you just heard was the main lick, and then I move it down to the A string, so you'll do the exact same thing. That gives it a little more longevity as well. So here's how we're going to play it if we're playing it in first position, meaning first finger covers. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to play in first position, open E, low, second fret, second finger, F sharp. Keep that down, third finger to the G, third fret. Okay, so we have... Then we go to the open A right below it. So we have... Now, second finger goes on the second fret of the A string, which is a B. And then our third naturally falls right here on the G. Okay, so far we have A, B, G, back to B. Now we're just kind of doing a chromatic walk. Now our first finger goes down on the first fret of the A string, second comes off. We play first fret A string, second fret E string back, first fret of A string. So we have now we open it up, open A, and then first fret F of the E string, 1. Again, A, F, A. So we have so that's our first cycle of our song. The second line is going to start much the same way. We do that part again, but we stop there, okay? So here it is so far what we have. First line. Repeat the first part of that. Now, right here is where we shift. Now we jump down one string to the second fret on the D string. We play second fret and then open D. And then 2 on the A string, which is a B. And then that G, third fret, E string again. Back to 2 on the A, back to open D. So again we have D string, 2, open D, 2A, G, third fret, E string, second fret A, and you can hammer on if you want, back to D. So all together. So there it is in first position. So now some prefer to play this in second position. That's okay as well. You'll do some sliding anyway, no big deal. So all that's going to happen now, first position, of course, we were here. Second position means our first finger slides up to the second fret. So the way we'll do this is same exact frets, but different fingering. Open, 1, 2, open A, 1, 2, speaking of the fingers, 2, 1, slide down 1, 1, 2, 1, open, 1, like so. So now here, that might be the only advantage to doing it in second position, is instead of just jumping straight down, which isn't a big deal, but you can use that second finger like so. I would probably say if it were up to me, I would pick to do it in first position, but it works either way. So whatever you prefer, as long as it's within the boundaries of those two positions, we're good to go. Okay, now one thing we can do again to add to the longevity, like we heard in the beginning, is to do this 2 cycles of an E. Again. Now, we're going to slide everything down one string, but do the exact same thing. So now we're starting on A. Up to the low E and do the same thing we did. And here we have 2 options. We can either end on an E minor chord, which is what I prefer, or you could technically end on a G, because G is relative to the E minor, so either one works. Now, just for fun, let's say we were needing to play the song for like a recital or something where they wanted us to play for a couple of minutes rather than just a few seconds like we just did. One thing that you can do to kind of link these together would be play the body of the song like we just did, then do some chord work, and then go back to that maybe once or twice and do some more chord work. So I'm going to just randomly kind of do something with the melody, like body like we just did, and I'm going to play in between those things. I'm going to link them together by doing something with like E minor stuff, G, and maybe D, F sharp, something like that. So just to give you an idea. stanza. G chord. Sorry, bad finger. E minor. C. G. I'm just making this up as I go with chords we know. E minor. E minor. C. G. Walk it down. E minor. D. C9. And we repeat that over. So you can imagine if we played the body of the song and then we did some chord work, kind of like what I just did, and we just saw a lot of chords will work. Anything in the key of G/E minor will work there. You could link the song together indefinitely as long as you wanted to. You could make it as dynamic as you wanted to, and you could turn this into a real performance piece. So I hope that helps. If y'all have questions, feel free to reach out, and I'll see y'all soon. God bless.